Hi guys, and welcome to week 6 of Mental Mondays. This week I am in the car. I am leaving for town just for a little bit because the power is out at our house. And if you have been watching our videos for very long, you know that that means we are disconnected from everything. There's no cell phone service at our house. Our home phone is based off internet. So no power equals literally nothing. I thought I'd do this week's video just while I drive because there's been so much going on. I thought it would be good to kind of just set the camera up in the car and talk while I drive. This week, I wanted to talk about change and how we deal with change. On one hand, I really love change. I really enjoy it. I like new things. I like experiencing new things. I like finding new things. On the other side of scary change, it's when you don't know what's happening. You are so far out of your comfort zone that you're not even sure what to do. Or it's just such a big mystery and it could be so bad that it's just stressful and anxiety inducing. I fluctuate between those two reactions with change. There's change that I actually I pursue myself, like rearranging furniture and coloring my hair, or cutting my hair, or stuff like that I totally love and get super excited about. And moving is another one of those things. I get excited at the thought of moving because I lived in the same house for 22 years of my life. So I was really excited to move, and that's another change that I probably am one that pursues, that I like and is exciting for me. Losing people, losing your job, losing your house, that's the kind of stuff that, is a really stressful kind of change. And you just don't know. We have a lot of change coming up. We have a lot of different ways things could go over the next even week. And we're not going to get answers for maybe a week. And it's a type of change that, barring a miracle, will change our jobs, change where we live, change our whole life as we have it set up right now. Some parts of it I'm good with. Other parts I struggle with. We really will explain everything happening. I've been trying to get a video made about everything happening for 3 or 4 days, and it just hasn't worked out. And I really want Andrew to make it with me because there are parts of it that he could speak to and explain better than I could. There's a lot coming up. There's going to be a lot changing, and there's a lot we need to fairly quickly figure out. And that we're kind of stuck waiting on answers for, as far as exactly what is happening. But it is stressful change. It could mean changing everything, and that means we have to refigure out everything, find a place to live, find new jobs, find new everything. And of course, as with any situation, everybody reacts to change differently, and every change is a different situation that you'll have a different reaction to. These particular changes are ones that I think we anticipated but didn't know for sure what was happening. And so we had already kind of thought about what we would do if it did happen, and we had already talked about it enough to where we knew what steps to take once it looked more likely and even was confirmed. So I think that helped kind of relieve a little bit of the freak out, and so we both, I think, had a more calmer reaction because of it. Being able to not let it overwhelm me or freak me out too much and just add more stress than is necessary to an already stressful situation. I have been able to try to just focus on what we need to do, what needs to happen, and try to focus on figuring things out. I think another thing that really helped us was getting advice from people around us, knowing what our options were, knowing what other people thought of it, and kind of putting feelers out for our options. It made the process of it a little less, you have to figure it out this moment. And so that's nice. That's way easier to adapt and deal with and work through. Really, the waiting period of change can be the hardest. I don't think every change has a waiting period, but the change we're going through does right now, and we're in it. We are waiting for answers from stuff, for exactly what is going to happen, and that's the hardest part. I also believe that change is all about your attitude. If you have a good attitude and you embrace it and find the things in it that you like, that get you excited about it, you are going to genuinely enjoy it, and it'll be a good thing. If you have an attitude of, you're not gonna like this, it's gonna be horrible, you're gonna be miserable, then you're gonna be miserable. It's really all your choice, and I'm finding that out more and more as well, that change any situation just by changing your attitude towards it and what you're focusing on in it. So I think that is kind of all I have for change. There's a lot you can talk about with it. There's a whole lot of different ways it can look and it can go, and it can be hard, but it can also be a good thing. And I'm hoping the change that's coming for us are good things. I trust that. Before I end the video, I did want to mention one thing. I mention it in a vlog I'm going to be putting up also, but I don't know if that's going to be up like Tuesday or Wednesday. We lost Andrew's grandma on Monday, and her funeral service is the day you're watching this. So send a little prayer up for us if you can, because we all really love her and miss her. Like this video if it helped you and you enjoyed it, and share it with all of your friends, and click subscribe so you can see the next one. And I'll see you guys then. Bye!